What's up everybody, Coach Nate here in Cancun. I got a stretching video for you. A lot of people don't realize how important it is to stretch throughout the day, after a workout, when you're in your off days and things like that. Stretching can prevent muscle soreness and injury, most importantly. So very important to stretch, especially after you finish doing any type of training. So I'm gonna show you guys a full head to toe stretch that I like to do. I change it up a little bit, but mainly it's the same every time. Okay, so you're gonna start with your hand here. Generally you wanna hold each stretch for 8 to 10 seconds. So I start up top, my head above the heart. We're working, stretching out the shoulders here, all right? And then I go over the top of the head. We can hit the tricep, okay? You're stretching out your tricep here, and then I like to go forward and to the side. So not only I get my tricep, I'm gonna stretch my lat muscle, okay? And then I'm gonna switch sides. Other side, pull the shoulder, the elbow, stretching out the tricep, and then we go forward and to the side to stretch out the lat muscle here, okay? And then I like to grab a pulse, okay? If you have a bar hand here, make sure your elbow's up higher than the shoulder, and we wanna stretch out here the chest, okay? Stretching out here the chest. Hit both sides, okay? Kind of open up, so you see I have my hand going this way, and I'm opening up. If you don't have a bar, you can go to the floor, and take one hand out and push the shoulder downward to the chest. So you stick one hand out and kind of stretch out the chest, okay? And then I like to go for more of a back stretch, lower back and the lat. So I grab one hand, stretch here on the bar. My right hand has the bar, so I'm gonna push my right hip backwards, and you're gonna feel the whole lat muscle stretching all the way down to your hip, okay? Again, both sides here. Left side, I'm gonna push my left leg back, so you see I kind of have almost a straight leg here and a bend here. And I'm really trying to stretch from shoulder to hip with the lat muscle. And then I drop down here, stick out the leg. So you want to sit your hips back on this one. Sit your hips back, keep your back straight, and pull the floor with your heel, and you'll feel that stretch here. You want to stick your hands out here, but try to stretch, because that stretches the lower back. Okay, we're up here, and then we bend the knee, hips forward, okay? We're stretching out all the hip area. My outside hand is up. Again, 8 to 10 seconds. Then I'm gonna drop my outside hand down and lift up my inside hand, okay? So I'm right here, stretching out the hip. On the side, the knee goes out, your hand goes up. And then I drop down the hand here, lifting up. The key to this stretch is to push your heel down. You don't wanna be up high in the air, okay? Just push your heel back. Of course, it's almost impossible. Well, it is impossible to touch the floor, but that's the idea. And then we switch the sides. Show you the other angle. So hips forward, my outside hand goes up. We're gonna drop the hips down, keep your back nice and tight and straight, core tight. Drop the hand here, open up to the other side. Okay, your inside hand. Okay, drop the hand down again. We lift the knee, push the heel backwards. Okay, and we drop down to the hips. Okay, so now we're stretching out the core, your abs, a little bit lower back. Okay, then I like to go to the floor. Finish on the side. I don't ever recommend doing this stretch standing up, especially if you've had or have knee problems. It's a lot of strain on the patella. So we want to stretch the quad. So don't grab your toe, okay? Grab your ankle and pull backwards. Try to get the stretch up here high. Again, hit both sides, so my body's straight. I'm pulling back here, you can see from the back angle, okay? And I'll roll over here, stack the heel, reach your hands in between, and pull the knee to the chest, okay? If you want, you can open up your knee with your left hand. Again, both sides, okay? We'll pull the knee to the chest. You should feel your glutes and the lower back and everything stretching out, okay? And we finish rolling on over to the belly and push the hips back and the hands forward, head down, and you'll feel the whole lower back to start to release. This stretch I like to hold for 30 seconds or more, okay? And then I'll come to finish here with my hips up, lower back up, lower back down. So we're trying to open up that lower back. Try to focus on the lower back and not the upper back. And we're just pushing up and down, okay? This might be difficult if you don't have mobility in the hips, but this is why we practice. And then I like to finish walking it out to my hands. So dropping your heel down every single time. If this is challenging, okay, you can walk your hands to your feet. Whatever works, and I slowly come up, finishing with a final stretch here. Okay, try not to let your lower back take over. We're stretching here and we come up nice and slow. Okay, now that we're up, we're still forward. So we want to get some mobility in the shoulders. Send it back, And we stay here with proud posture all the way until we come back to our next workout. So that's how you stretch, guys. Don't take it for granted. It's super important. If you wonder why you have so much muscle pain, muscle soreness for 2-3 days because you don't stretch, well, I'll stretch later. It takes less than 10 minutes, but it's super important to open up mobility in your hips and your body and your core, and it actually can strengthen muscles. So it's very important to stretch before and after. We'll warm up dynamically before, stretch after a workout. You can stretch during a workout, but you don't want to stretch right before a workout. You want to dynamically warm up. But stretch it out. Any questions, let me know. Leave comments in the comment section. Any feedback, and I'm here with y'all. Good luck, everybody.